Hey YouTube, sorry for the poor lighting. If I get some subscribers, I'll invest in better lighting. But for right now, today I'm going to be talking about D&D Next, Dungeons & Dragons 5e, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and it's not a review, and it's not a comparison, although I may do a comparison video in the future. This is for the Dungeon Master who's just read through, knows how to play the system, and wants to start an adventure with his player. What are some sections of the book that he can quick reference to help him design his adventure for, say, a low-level party, really for any level party. Alright, first and foremost, Appendix B. Appendix B in this book, here we go, is something that the Dungeon Master may have noticed when he purchased the Monster Manual was missing. It's an appendix of the monster list, and it starts on page 302. It does it by monsters by environment, and within environment by challenge rating. So the first one's the Arctic monsters. It has an owl in there, challenge rating 0, and the last one is an ancient white dragon, challenge rating 20. And somewhere in between we have a mammoth, white dragon, a young white dragon, ice mephit, frost giant, I can't say this word, so I'm going to embarrass myself on YouTube. Abominable yeti, challenge rating 9. Anyway, desert monsters, forest monsters, coastal, grassland, the list continues. And for the DM who doesn't really care if he throws a polar bear at somebody in a green forest or underground in a dwarven citadel or actually in the cold and just wants challenge rating monsters categorized as such and only such starts on page 306, also within Appendix B. And I believe it seems to have every monster from the Monster Manual. Yes, because it goes all the way to challenge rating 30. So, lots of monsters there. Great. That's the first and foremost area I wanted to be shown when I picked up this book and I was trying to make an adventure. Next area is, okay, now that I have my monsters and I know their challenge rating, how do I calculate how difficult they are for a party, especially when I play oftentimes with 3 or 4, sometimes 2, 1, or 5. So I like to be able to calculate what is this challenge rating, because I know it's not a challenge rating 1 to put a one-person party up against a challenge rating 1 monster. The experience is challenge rating 1 as far as a reward, but how difficult is this encounter? So this DM guide has a very good system for evaluating encounter difficulty is how they phrase it, and they've got a lovely table for calculating, character threshold and then monster threshold, comparing the two, and does it come out to be an easy, medium, hard, or deadly encounter. It's kind of in-depth, but the way it's in chapter 3, Creating Adventures, page 82 is where the bulk of that system is. Very helpful. So moving on, now that I know how to set up an encounter and with what monsters, now I want to know, okay, what else can I throw at the characters that I need to reference even though I know the system? Traps. Traps is in chapter 5, Adventure Environments, page 120. It has an awesome table about damage severity by level, also set up in how much whooping on the characters it is, which is setback, dangerous, and deadly, and it sets those into 1st through 4th, this is character level, 5th through 10th, 11th through 16th, and 17th through 20th level, and then it gives actual examples of traps. Next area, for many people, they might want to know, random magic items. I don't personally do this, I do know it's popular. Those tables are on page 145, chapter 7 of Treasure. What I do like to know for my opening adventures is potions and scrolls. Why? Because they're fairly easy to explain, they don't require altering the storyline, and if you select the appropriate ones, like just a potion of healing, they can be given as rewards to very, very low level characters, and you won't be breaking any systems at all. You know, it's not going to be overpowering if your characters get a potion of healing at first level, even if they get a couple. So potions are on page 188, chapter 7 Treasure. Also in chapter 7 Treasure, page 200 is where you'll find some spell scrolls. Very helpful for a DM to know these things. Obviously, please go buy the book if you play the system, support the creators. And I personally like books over PDFs because I can do this a lot faster than I can go through a PDF. Anyway, I hope you guys found this helpful. And again, it was designed to be how to quick reference the DMG when you're preparing an adventure. I will probably do a video in the future about major changes between 5e and 3.5/Pathfinder because there are great reviews out there. I haven't seen a lot that really explain the system's differences. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked my video, please like it. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And if there's any ideas you have or advice, please politely add a comment. And thank you very much.